Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle and I am the owner of Lily Rose Craft Room. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you love crafting tutorials, reviews, tips, and tricks, then make sure you're subscribed to my channel and tap the bell to be notified when videos are posted. For today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to make these super cute punch needle mug rugs. Everything I use will be listed down in the description below. Alright guys, let's get started. These are the items that you're going to be needing to get started. You need an embroidery hoop, you need some scissors, a punch needle, some yarn, and some monk's cloth. We're going to start off by applying the monk's cloth to the inner part of our hoop. And you want to make sure that hoop is facing up, so there's a lip, so that part needs to be facing up, and you're just going to put your monk's cloth over that. Next, we're going to put the outer hoop around the inner hoop. So to make it fit, we're just gonna unscrew that bolt on the top to make it wide enough. And also you wanna make sure that inner lip is over the outer one. If you have one of these, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, but there's a lip that goes over it. That's what prevents it from slipping. Next, we're gonna be tightening up that screw to make sure everything stays in place and doesn't slip. And as you're tightening your bolt, you wanna pull on that fabric to make it tight. And you want it to feel kind of like a drum. And the tighter that your fabric is around the hoop, the better your punch needle designs are gonna come out. Next, we're just gonna cut out the excess fabric and we're just gonna put it aside for a future project. So next we're gonna be drawing on our design. I am using a design that I got from Cricut Design Space. So I'm just making it as big as it fits in the embroidery hoop. A typical mug rug is like around 4 inches. So I'm just making it as big as it'll fit in my hoop. Next, we're gonna trace the design on the fabric. I just got a regular pen and I'm just gonna slowly and carefully trace it. And just be careful because sometimes the hoop does move because it's slippery on top of the tablet. And on my last mug rug tutorial a couple videos ago, someone did tell me that you're able to lock your tablet screen so it doesn't zoom in and out. And I tried for the life of me, but I cannot figure that out. But there is a way. I just couldn't figure it out. But you're able to lock the screen so it doesn't move in and out. But if you can't figure it out like me, just carefully, draw your design so you're not zooming in and out. Next, I'm going to show you how to thread your punch needle. So the needle that I'm using is a 4mm size. And you're gonna need one of these threaders for the punch needle, and you just put it on the back of the needle and you feed it all the way inside until it comes out to the other end. And then you're just gonna push it through a little bit, the yarn, and then you're gonna pull it out. So once you have it out, this is how you are gonna use it. You wanna unravel some yarn and have like a good little pile. That way the slack is loose. And you're just going to have a little bit hanging out, and then you're just gonna start punching. I'm starting out with the little blush on the cheeks. So you just wanna punch it and drag it a little bit over and keep punching. So you punch, drag it, and punch again. So you don't wanna lift up your needle too high because then you're going to undo what you just punched. So if you pull on it, you're going to unravel it. So just make sure you're slowly lifting, dragging, and then punching it again. So you just repeat the process for each color, and you just want to keep punching until you don't see that monk's cloth anymore. So you just want to make it nice and full by just keep going over and over again until you don't see the monk's cloth anymore. And then to cut it, you just simply hold the yarn and pull the needle. That way you're not pulling out what you just pushed in, and just cut it. And any excess, you could just snip it. There's no need to tie anything. You just simply cut it and then just keep on going. Next, we're going to use our black yarn. So once again, we're going to push our threader through the back of the needle and just push it all the way down until it comes out on the other end. Then we're going to insert our black yarn through the loop and pull the other end until it comes out to the top. Once we have our yarn out from the top, we don't need it super long, so we're just gonna pull back a little bit of it. That way there's only a little bit hanging. Once I was punching the mouth and the eyes, I started realizing that I didn't like it, how thick it was looking. So I decided to undo it. If you mess up, do not worry, you can fix it. So you just want to find the end of it and just simply pull it out. And then with your finger or with the tip of the needle, just kind of like rub the monk's cloth to like get it back in place. Then I'm just fixing the eyes. I'm making them a little bit higher, and instead of doing like that circle of it, I'm just doing one like little stroke at the top. And I use a different color pen just so I know like which one I need to follow. And then once again with the punch needle, I did the eyes. So I followed that line, and then slightly under it, I gave it another pass. So I did that the same with both of the eyes. And then with the mouth too, I did end up taking it out and redoing the mouth because it was a little too thick. Next, we're gonna move on to the white yarn. So once again, I'm gonna put the threader in through the punch needle until it reaches the bottom. And then I'm going to insert a piece of the yarn and pull it back up. And then with the white yarn, we're just going to follow along the outline first, and then we're gonna work our way through the whole entire thing. When I'm doing punch needling, it's very therapeutic. It's just like doing rhinestones when you're rhinestoning a cup. For some, it's very stressful, but for me, it's very relaxing. So I just like to sit on my couch or sit on my bed and just get my ball of yarn and just, go at it. So I usually just go like round and round and work my way to the center until it's finished. And when I was making this video, I was thinking maybe some people don't know what a mug rug is, because like what the heck is a mug rug? Well, let me tell you, a mug rug is a rug for your mug, like a coaster. And I do not use my mug rugs for my mugs. I use it just as like a desk decoration. You can also make car coasters or like wall hanging decorations. There's so many things you guys can do with punch needling. I've also seen people make like cute little keychains. The possibilities are endless with this. Designs this size typically take me about 30 minutes to finish. Once you're done punch needling your design, there's no need to tie anything. You just want to simply trim any loose yarn. Once you're done punching in all that yarn, you want to flip over your design and just rearrange the yarn. So you want to make your lines and like your face as straight as possible. So just kind of like move over the whites and fix the black ones. Same with the pink. Just rearrange it. That way it looks cleaner. You can see some of the colors like kind of mix with each other. So you just want to just rearrange it. That way your lines are as straight as possible. And also you want to be careful not to snag the yarn. You just want to simply push and move over the yarn. Once you're done with that, you want to take off your monk's cloth from the embroidery hoop. So you're simply just going to unscrew it and just take it apart. Next, I'm going to use this carpet adhesive. This step is optional. I've seen people just like lather on some hot glue gun, but in case this mug rug ever gets snagged somewhere, like it is not coming off. So this is just like a step to like really secure it. That way it doesn't get messed up. With the scraper, I just simply grab a scoop and just lather it all over the back of the mug rug. I just want to emphasize this is the back part of it. Don't do the front, do the back. This is the part that we were punching on. Next, I let it dry for about 30 minutes. It did change to like a darker color. That's how you know like that's like the right dry time it's supposed to be at. And it does stay a little bit tacky, and this is good because we're going to be applying the felt to it. Next, with our scissors, we're going to be trimming around our little ghost, and don't cut too close to it because we're going to end up tucking in the monk's cloth behind it, and we need a little bit excess. So once we're done trimming all around, we're going to just make slits all over the little ghost. That way it's easier to tuck in the back parts. Just make sure not to cut your little ghost. You're cutting the monk's cloth. Next, we're just going to tuck in the little pieces of monk's cloth, and it's going to adhere to that carpet adhesive. This is why I don't like to skip the step of putting this carpet adhesive, is because it just makes it easier that this monk's cloth is sticking onto there. You're probably wondering why my ghost turned pink. My camera stopped recording. I don't know why, but luckily I was working on another one too, so we're just gonna finish it off on the pink ghost. After we're done tucking in the monk's cloth, we're gonna be using a piece of felt for the backing. So I'm just gonna cut a little piece to the size of the ghost, And then I'm gonna grab my glue gun and I'm just gonna glue around the edges of the ghost. That way that part can adhere to the felt. And I'm not putting any glue on the inside because that felt is gonna attach to that carpet adhesive. Next, with my hands, I kind of just pushed in all that yarn just to make sure it's, it's looking tight. And then after that, we're going to trim the felt. So this time we're going to trim as close to the mug rug as possible. And here is the finished look. These came out so stinking cute. My daughter loves them so much, she already claimed them. So I gotta make myself another one. And what's funny about these is that I was staring at these for a really long time, and then the face changed. The cheeks became the eyes, and then the eyes became the eyebrows. So they look like little angry ghosts. And I was like, no, I can't unsee it anymore. So yeah, I thought that was hilarious. So let me know, what do you see? Do you see cute little happy face ghosts, or do you guys see mischievous face ghosts? All right, that's it for today's video. If you stayed until the end, show me by putting some little ghost emojis. Thank you so much for being here. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, hit that like button, share, subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.